Thank you, Matt. Many Bills fans following the road to victory straight to Kansas City this weekend. But of course, the pandemic is making this playoff road trip a lot different. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Buehler shows us what it will take for fans to cheer on the Bills on the road.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Bills by a billion. That excited.
Kristen Kimmick is over the top about the Bills.
We're not going anywhere. It's like the Bills are back. We're finally back.
In fact, the founder of Bills Mafia Babes was so confident Buffalo would beat the Ravens and that the Chiefs would beat the Browns, she bought tickets ahead of time to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, she says on StubHub.
I cannot believe that this is happening.
Kimmick grew up a Bills fan, but her dad was a diehard Chiefs fan. He passed away last year after suffering a stroke, which is why Sunday's AFC Championship game has even more meaning to her.
But we always talked about going to Arrowhead together.
I have chills when you just say it. It's still, I feel like I'm on cloud 9.
Lori Lavolo and her husband Joe are heading to KC too.
Just grew up with it. So the fact that it's happening again and we're going to be there, it's just indescribable.
The pair got engaged at a Bills game and had their wedding pictures taken at One Bills Drive. Josh Allen and other players even stopped by to crash the photos. They say this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
This was kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. That the offer was there and we weren't going to pass it up.
If you want to head west to Kansas City, it'll cost you. At our last check on Ticketmaster, the cheapest ticket to the game was a little over $1,100. Kansas City is allowing 17,000 fans into its stadium, more than double what New York State and the Bills have allowed. But all fans will be set up in pods for social distancing, so tickets are sold in packs of 2 to 4. If you're traveling by air, round-trip tickets Monday afternoon were pricing out at a little over $400. They're also going about as fast as Allen to Diggs deep ball. Reality will set in after the game. Fans in Kansas City longer than 24 hours will need to get a COVID-19 test before heading back to New York. This can easily be done at a local pharmacy. Then that fan must quarantine for 3 days upon returning and get another test on day 4.
Hannah joins us now. Hannah, that excitement sure is infectious, isn't it? And there are going to be some big differences between Buffalo and KC for fans, both in the stands and then as well the rules for tailgating.
Yeah, Ashley, in Buffalo, there were only Buffalo Bills fans at the game, 6,700 of them. But at Arrowhead Stadium, which is arguably one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL, there's going to be 17,000 fans at that stadium, and that's going to be Kansas City Chiefs fans and Buffalo Bills fans. It's more than double than were here in Buffalo, and it was pretty loud here the past 2 weekends, let me tell you. Also, you can tailgate at Arrowhead Stadium, but you have to stay within your pod of people that you're going to the game with, and any tailgaters have to be ticketed fans for the AFC Championship game. Ashley?
It sure is fun to say. You can't say it enough times, right? AFC Championship game. Thanks, Hannah. Be sure to join in.